episode number 60. It's a milestone, number 60.
Wow, I'm not that old.
And we're here with Scott Schwartz and Miss Elizabeth, actually. Wow, this is the biggest guest we've ever had. Well, smallest guest, actually, we've ever had here on the Milo Beasley Show. And we're here at Fanboy Expo Tampa.
Yep.
And you're here selling your wares.
Signing autographs from movies I did, and some photos from not movies I did, but
all right, so
I had my fun in my early days.
So I guess you're most known as Flick.
Yeah, from A Christmas Story.
From A Christmas Story. And somehow from there, from A Christmas Story, you ended up in the you know, a good general audience is wrestling fans. You actually ended up as ring crew for the WWF at the time.
Yes, I was on a movie audition for The Money Pit, movie with Tom Hanks and Shelley Long.
Oh, right.
And walked into the room, and there was a gentleman auditioning there for one of the movers, and his name was Big John Studd.
Oh, yes, Big John Studd.
And he scared the hell out of me. Because I walked in, I watched wrestling, so I'm like, he's a bad guy. And my dad's like, shut up. So I go and I sat down, and he's just across the hall from me. And my appointment was before his. He was in early rehearsing. So I went in the room to audition. I come out, and my dad's sitting next to John, and he goes, hey, Scotty, come here. This is John. And the toy had already come out. And he's like, I love your movie, you're great. So, you know, nobody knew Christmas Story back then. It was all a toy because of prior releases. And he's like, you want to come to an event? You let me know. Here's my home number.
Oh.
So I called them. They were going to be at the Meadowlands for a Saturday night main event. Of course, when Uncle Elmer got married.
Right, I remember that.
So I went, and Arnold Schwarzenegger was there. The Case from Kate and Allie were there. And they came and they grabbed me and brought me to the back. And I started meeting guys. I met Bruce Beefcake, and Greg Valentine, and Hogan, and Macho. And,
so what year is about that then? That was
I can even tell you the date. It was September 26th of '85.
That 85.
I still have the little inside the programs.
Right.
The slip of paper
with the card.
Yep.
I used to love it. That was one of my favorite things when I would go to shows. Like you would open up the program, and in the night's card would be their main event. You know, Hulk Hogan versus whoever. You know, Dino Bravo. You know, and then it had all the matches. They don't tend to do that anymore because there's a lot of coming from the back on the microphone, open challengers and stuff like that. But I still actually have some of mine.
I have mine from that night.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's truly amazing. I have mine from Royal Rumble '95, was it? Shawn Michaels winning? I think '95. Yeah. But then, of course, all the house shows and stuff like that. So that was something that I wish that they still did. You know, as a fan, I used to love. You know, and then you could mark, you know, winner, loser.
Oh, we all circled it.
Yeah, you circle the winner. Right, and you know, you put, you know, maybe or DQ, interference, stuff like that.
Once I met the guys,
Vince, you need to get back on this. This is something.
I don't want to ring crew anymore. I'm going to be a manager. I'm just going to go right for what I did.
There are no managers though anymore. Like that's ridiculous, right?
Well, you know, I mean,
but
there's Paul. There's Paul Heyman.
Right, but when you worked,
my name is Paul Heyman.
The best in the business.
He can sell ice to an Eskimo.
The best in the. But when you worked for the WWF at the time, there were managers aplenty.
Oh sure, we had Grand Wizard, we had Lou Albano.
There was Slick, Bobby Heenan.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby Heenan. Okay, I'm sorry, Paul. Bobby Heenan's the greatest manager of all time, but you're the greatest on the stick. You know, Jimmy Hart. Just so many managers, and I guess there's just not anymore.
The guys are getting better at selling it for the most part, you know.
I guess because there's a lot of, I guess managers used to be the guy who could wrestle, the big guy, but the guy who necessarily couldn't talk. And I guess nowadays they really emphasize that, you know, you've got to be able to be the total package. You have to wrestle, you have to talk, you have to
sell it.
Everything.
You know, they send them to the performance center, and they're like, hey, you're going to learn it all, and if you can't, you're not going to make it. You know, it sort of took away from the characters, right? The Harvey Winkendale, you know, Slick. Harvey Winkleman, thank you. I'm sorry I insulted you after watching this. You know, the guys like Albano who could sell it,
right?
But they could sell it for 45 seconds. Now they want athletes basically to become actors and sell it for 5 minutes. You know, I mean, Seth Rollins is doing the best he can. Brock does it for about 8 seconds, and you know,
that's all he needs to. Right, that's all you need Brock to do. He's like Paul is the best on the mic today, and Brock Lesnar is the best in the ring today. Like, he's an attraction.
Absolutely.
Like, you know, you put if you put his name on a pay-per-view or on a Raw, people are going to watch.
They're buying it and they're watching it.
And he just Suplex City, right? So do you? So
He's the Hulk Hogan of his era.
So do you have the network yourself?
Of course, I had the network.
You go back and watch yourself on the for like 2 seconds?
Oh, I've watched a little 2 seconds of WrestleMania 2. I've watched a little bits from here and there. WrestleMania 9, I found myself because I was in Vegas.
Oh, all right.
I was actually I was not in the ring, but I was inside in the corner. They had no seats. It was a small venue. And they brought me over to Vince, and they're like, "Hey, Scotty needs a seat." He's like, "You know what? Sit in the corner over there." I said, "Okay," and that was it. So I was just right there.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, 'cause the network. I don't know.
I love it.
I don't know why somebody, if you're a wrestling fan, why you wouldn't have it. You know, you get the pay-per-views are included.
But it's the history. It's 3,000-4,000 hours of vintage material that your kid who's watching, you know, Rollins and Dean Ambrose and Ryback. That's great, but you got to expose them to Randy Savage and
Right, the guys who created that
Roddy Piper,
that character that Roddy Piper. If you're a fan of Dean Ambrose, there is no reason why you're not watching Roddy Piper.
That's
correct.
Right. So there's the pay-per-views, the Tuesday Night Titans, the animated shows, all the stuff that basically led from late 70s, early 80s and up. And it's not only WWF, now WWE, but the NWA, AWA, whatever he bought out everybody, he got all the stuff, all the NWA stuff, WCW stuff, it's all there.
I love the
We're doing a
OWA.
commercial, Vince, you got Stephanie, I love you guys.
Yeah,
Please.
of course. Again, I keep trying to shill my stuff. They should hire me.
I don't know.
Miss Elizabeth says,
I know you can sell it, but I don't know your in-ring skills.
Oh, I don't.
They're not going to hire me. They're going to hire me to speak. They're going to hire you to jump around. That's just the way it is.
Hey, I'll be a good interviewer. I'll interview the best of them. I'm hurt. I'm an old man. Miss Elizabeth. Oh my God! Look at that face. This is your
Hi, everybody.
national TV debut.
Yeah, actually, this is the first interview she's done. Yeah.
Oh,
But she was my tribute to Randy and Liz. They were friends of mine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was. He actually did some stuff in Tampa. You know, he had his own like little wrestling. He was actually had an internet wrestling show way before there was the network. So I mean, you could say that he was actually one of the innovators of the whole internet wrestling, reality as it may be. So you're here at Fanboy Expo. Do you travel to a lot of conventions?
I do maybe 6 to 8 a year. I do more stuff, of course, November, December, Christmas story related. So it's Boston, Pittsburgh, and Chicago, and New Jersey sometimes.
So you do. Now there is a big Christmas story convention, correct? As well.
There was one in Cleveland that the Christmas Story House put on in downtown, which was where the Hickey Square scenes were and all that. So, at the same hotel we stayed at back then, they would run the conventions. We haven't done them in a couple of years now. But,
so, when Christmas Eve rolls around, do you watch it?
Man, did he ask the right question. Christmas Eve, I am in Memphis at the home of Jerry Lawler.
Oh.
I spent Christmas. It was funny because he asked me what I do on Christmas. I said, I'm a Jew. I don't care.
Right.
So I went and so I spent my Christmases with Jerry Lawler. He has 9 televisions.
Jerry,
and they all have Christmas stories.
I'm a huge fan of Jerry Lawler. I think that he has done more to put the wrestling business on the national level than almost anybody else. He gets overlooked by the majority from the Hulk Hogan's, the Ric Flairs. But I think that he did way more before that with Andy Kaufman, The Tonight Show, all that, than anybody before him.
He was almost like the before cable kind of thing, before the boom.
Right, because
it's sort of like Julius Erving and Michael Jordan. Julius Erving was Dr. J, and he did everything that Michael Jordan did, but Michael Jordan did it after ESPN was created.
Right.
So,
and he took a little wrestling promotion in Memphis and got it in New York, was able to get on television in New York, on the Tonight Show. So, he deserves a lot more credit than I think he gets credit for. But that is great. So,
but he's a mellow guy. Jerry's a good guy, and he doesn't have an ego, so he has no ego to fill.
I've actually wrestled on shows with him down here in Florida. He's a very, very cool guy.
And he's a good friend. I love him to death. So it's my fun to spend Christmases with him.
So, all right. So here on the Milo Beasley Show, we have a thing called the Top 5. So, Christmas story out. What are your 5 favorite holidays?
5 favorite holidays.
5 favorite holidays.
Wow. I mean, I guess you could say Mother's Day.
Mother's
Because I was
Day.
actually born on Mother's Day.
Oh, awesome.
So it's sort of a cheap
I was
birthday
born on
gift.
the day before Super Bowl.
It's not really a holiday.
In America, it might as well be.
I actually had this conversation with someone. Just a quick thing. Went into a Chinese buffet place that has a coupon. It's good for anything but holidays. It was Valentine's Day. And they're like, well, today is a holiday. I'm like, no, it's a woman's holiday. It's not a man holiday. I'm like, Super Bowl Sunday.
It's a Hallmark holiday.
Right, Super Bowl Sunday is the man holiday. Valentine's Day is the woman holiday. The lady looked at me and had no idea what the hell I was talking about. She's like, you know, you're still not getting your 10% off. So, 5 holidays, wow. Mother's Day, I would say yes. You know, I mean, it's really tough because I'm not really like a holiday person.
Oh. That's the wrong question, apparently.
I'm single. I don't have kids, so I don't have to, you know, worry about, you know, President's Day. The kids are out of school. I don't have to worry about that. You know. I mean, Hanukkah's great. I mean, there's you know, Yom Kippur and Rosh Hashanah. You know, now I actually have a great joke for you.
Okay, oh boy.
Yom Kippur is one of the highest holidays for Jewish folk.
Okay.
Now, depending on what kind of car you drive, is how you pronounce the holiday. If you say Yom Kippur, you want like a Honda. If you say Yom Kippur, you have a Cadillac. But if you have a Rolls Royce, it's Christmas. So there you go. You know, I thought you were going to go a different way with that. I thought you were going to ask like 5 favorite movies. Then you said holidays.
Hey, we asked the hard-hitting questions here.
Or you're going to be like, who's your favorite 5 wrestlers of all time? That's a 5 number.
All right, so we'll do 5. Top 5 favorite wrestlers.
In order of who I love the most, I think the greatest character ever was The Undertaker. Undertaker was great.
Go with that.
My second dad, Roddy Piper, no question. For his ability, entertainment value, Randy Macho Man Savage. For his kindness and friendship, who I'm like this, beefcake. And I mean, and listen, none of us would have gotten really into it in our generation without Thunder Lips Hulk Hogan.
Right.
I mean, yeah, there's Often Seek and Abdul the Butcher and all the other guys that we know, but those guys to me were like the top 5, not much more of that era. You want to add The Rock and you want to add Stone Cold. Those are later. Did you see the guy with the football player last night?
No.
He did The Rock, people's elbow.
Oh, I heard about that. Like,
Football, I think it was great.
like up in Jacksonville. Yeah, the people's elbow after a touchdown. All right, so before we wrap up, where can people find you on the social medias? Please share, any info on the your donation to the minor consideration.
I'm not an overly social media guy. I'm a dinosaur. I'm old, okay? I have a Facebook page, but it's really just for family and friends and stuff like that. But what's important to me, though, it's a minor consideration. You can find it on Facebook. You can go to aminorconsideration.org. It's spelled just like it sounds. It's for child labor laws. It protects children in the entertainment industry, whether they're actors, singers, dancers, musicians, anything that has to do with the entertainment industry, to help them get laws passed and changed to help protect their money, help them with their education, to explain to them the do's and don'ts about show business in general. We help some of the older folks of show business who are now older, but they were child stars, who didn't get paid a lot of money, who need help with their rent or their food or whatever it is. I got into this because, as I say, I was tired of burying my peers. Corey Haim, although that was just sort of an accident. Dana Plato, we know what happened. Gary Coleman, Jonathan, from Sequest, Jonathan Brandis. He hung himself because he just couldn't get another job, and the phone wasn't ringing, and he had nowhere to go and nobody to talk to. So it's something that I believe in. I lived it, I did it. Here's Derek Mackey, who's bringing me my Star Wars poster signed by David Prowse. He's a great guy.
Eric is a good guy.
But, if you're a fan of anybody from show business who was a kid, be it Jodie Foster, Ron Howard, Keith Coogan, Jeremy Miller, whomever, Alyssa Milano, whoever you want to pick, not everybody has gone on to have big successful careers, and a lot of their monies and things were taken when they were minors. Or like the reality stars, the kids are getting paid nothing. So Honey Boo Boo to Mama, she's making all the money, and the kid's making nothing. These are things, this is why we're here, to help change that for the future. So it's a minorconsideration.org. So if anybody...
Yeah, definitely, please check it out.
It'll be great.
Cool, thank you so much, Scott.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Miss Elizabeth has last.
And thank you, Miss Elizabeth. And that'll do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. And please check out, look it up on Minor Consideration on Facebook and minorconsideration.org. And we'll see you next week.